Hello everyone and welcome back to another Railway Empire 2 episode. Absolutely loving this game. I mean, it's only been out, well, as of recording this, it's only been out about a week. And this is episode 31. It's been great. So big thanks to KALYPSO for giving us the key to show up. And even if they hadn't given me a key, I would have bought it anyway. I think it's about 45 quid. So I think that's same as Transport Fever 2. But we're back on. You can see we're at Portland, which is sort of becoming a bit of a northwestern hub city. Well, not really, it's only 2 bars, but it's still growing. Same with Seattle as well. Now, what we didn't do in the last episode, we've literally just recorded, we didn't put a link between Seattle and Portland. So let's just do that now, just one train going backwards and forth, which we'll do for now. So we'll get a Philadelphia on there, and hopefully it will actually start taking something. Fingers crossed. There you go. Cool. So that's doing that. Oh, that's brilliant. My controller has disconnected. Let me quickly plug that in. It's going to turn on. There we go. We're back. Might need a supply tower there. Yeah, let's put a supply tower in just for that train there. So Portland is becoming quite busy. And no train seems to use this track. So we might need to have a bit of a rejig of Portland at some point. Because I don't know what we did, but we somehow had 5 tracks there already. So yeah, might have to have a bit of a rejig and a rethink about Portland at some point. In this episode, I suppose it's more of just a continuation from where we left off in the last one, which is here. So I don't know what we're actually going to do. I mean, there's so many things we could do. I'm thinking maybe of completing the west coast, sort of getting down and sort of linking the two lines which have got through the Rockies already. As I doubt we're going to have another mountain pass. I mean, if you look at the terrain here, there's not really any other place where you could go through apart from here. That's really the only other place which I think there'd be a viable option to go through to get into Idaho City. I think that's Idaho City there. Idaho Falls. So yeah, I think it's really just about sort of creating a base for routes to then come out to these places, which you can see down below: Winnemucca, Elko, Idaho Falls. So sort of yeah, creating a bit of a base on the west coast and trying to get sort of a big city there where most services can then start and go out to all these different places. So let's head down to Eugene. There are actually some cities you have to found as well down here. Right, that's nice and flat. That's actually quite that lovely. That works out very nicely. Although I do see a slight issue there. So we're quickly gonna do that, because this will probably be quite a busy line as well. As basically all of the traffic coming down the west coast is gonna go along here. So or at least come onto it. So we'll have it as 4 tracks. So that goes like that, and then joins up there, and then we'll then do this one. Yeah, Portland is a bit of a mess there, so we will need to think about having a little bit of a rejig at some point for Portland. We'll then get that in, and that goes like that. Well, that's actually Eugene, and then after that will be Gold Beach, which actually was the name of one of the beaches in D-Day, or on D-Day. Gold Beach, it's not, actually probably not named off that at all, but yeah, just Gold Beach, which is only in, as of recording this, 3 days actually. Right, let's do that, let's get that in. Then we'll whack that round. As yeah, on D-Day you had Gold Beach, Sword, Juneau, Omaha, and Utah. And Gold Beach was one of them, which I think was one of the British and colonial forces ones. Right, that goes around like that. Let's get that on like that. We use the magic doubler as we can, and the magic tripler, and the magic quadrupler if it lets us. There we go. That does all of that for us. We'll do that. We'll get this in. There we go. Lovely stuff. and we'll get another supply tower in. You can't have enough supply towers. Eugene will probably want grain. Oh, actually, hang on. Probably want grain and meat, maybe. Let's have a look. Yeah, grain and meat. Okay, well, let's do that now, because we usually do that after, but let's just do it now. What we'll do, we'll have a separate station like that, which I think will be probably easier to have. And that just simply just goes down. Why do I have to go on a bridge? Don't go on a bridge. Which then comes down like that. I mean, that's easy as, really. And they both cost 50k to either put in a station or another platform, so that's fine. We will pop this in. There we go. And then Hill Terminal. And that then goes down to Eugene. There. And we'll get 4 in on there. Like that. Philadelphia. Cool. But there is also the grain it wants as well. But then Gold Beach actually does have a brewery, so that will probably need grain more. So I suppose we'll both get them connected. Actually, no, I'll get both connected and we'll just see how it gets on. So it has to supply both. So we'll do that. Connections for the west. Like that. We'll get that. It could actually be the same train. Just sort of going backwards and forth between the two. Yeah, we could do that actually. Pigeon breeders fear loss of profits. Love the little newspaper. It's a bit like Gran Turismo. I know you're probably like, what on earth is here? But like Gran Turismo, let's be off his nut. But where it sort of gives you the headlines of the year. Well, not really, but ish. No, not. You understand probably. Let's get that one in. Like that. Yeah, we'll just make the same train actually. Right terminal. So we'll do Gold Beach. Yeah. Actually, that won't work. Actually, hold on. It won't work until we put in a grid. It will say there's no connection. There we go. So that will go Gold Beach. Right terminal. Eugene. Right terminal. And we want to stop it taking. Let's see. Yeah, that's what one thing, and then we want to ban it from taking that, and ban it from taking that. That goes to 4, and that goes to 4 as well. And then we'll get a Philadelphia on there. That's that done, so that sort of connects both places, which is good. And then from Gold Beach, it's Reading, I suppose. That would be the next place. No, we're not going to get that. Chihuahua, that would probably be down south somewhere, which we haven't connected, so none of our business just yet. No, I said no, because I'm trying to rotate this round. I've got to do it again because the bloody auction. Go away. Close. We'll get that in. Reading. Actually, there's another place we'll have to found. Which, talking about founded places, how's Mile City getting on? Wow, that's now 3 bars. I'm impressed. Alright. Well, in that case, let's see what we can get in there. Let's get... I mean, chemicals would be pretty pointless because... I mean, I don't think anywhere near this actually does need chemicals. I'm thinking dairy. Yeah, let's get a dairy in there. That's obviously quite a important aspect of well, living dairy stuff. So we'll get that in. That's going to come off like that. Also quite an easy one to put in and a profitable one. We'll do that. That goes in. That goes like that. That goes like that. And that goes like that. Nice and simple. I'll get supply tower in as well, just for it, and also a maintenance place as well. Oh, the maintenance. I've called it maintenance shed, maintenance place, and maintenance depot. Lots of different names. Adams, Rest and Masola, which we might need another platform soon. Has to take 4. Philadelphia, go. Yeah, that's fine. Cool, so that one's now off. Well, will be off once we've unpaused it. Right, down to Reading, which is slightly more... What's that in the middle there? That's one of those non-founded industries yet. Yeah, a bit annoying. I wish there was a way we could speed up time a bit more, because otherwise we're never going to get to some of these industries. Which if you look on the research tree, there's quite a lot you can unlock. You get metal, don't know what the other thing is then, tools. Then in 1860 you then get canned food and toys. There you get cement. I guess that'll be sort of sweets and lollipops and candy, which you get in 1880. You get newspapers. Surprised they're not actually a bit earlier, actually. Yeah, so you get newspapers then. And then past that, coming into 1900s, you get fuel, petrol, and cars. And I think that's where it then ends basically in 1900. So I doubt we're gonna get there. So we've only done 14 years, and we've already done most of what you need to do. Run that sort of through this green bit, the green zone. Right, that can run through there. Put that down a bit. Might need a bit of a tunnel, but tunnels are all right. We have the money for tunnels, and that will connect up there. So we should be able to use the magic doubler, quadrupler, tripler, all of that stuff, and we can. There, let's get that connected up. There we go. That's good. Making important connections here. Anyone living in the US on the West Coast will be thanking me for doing this. Nice. So yeah, we will need to found Reading, as at the moment it's not founded. But yeah, how was we didn't actually check it in. How is Miles City? There we go. It's now founded, which means we can put in an industry. So we'll do that, and we'll also get rid of the Omaha service, as well, it won't be needed anymore. You've done good. You've done good. Right, now it's Billing. Actually, no, we will need it, actually. So we need to go to Billings has already got all the meat. Brilliant. Now it just needs grain. That's nice and easy to do. Stark Terminal to Billings. And we're going to pop that in 4, actually 5. Philadelphia. Nice, that should be both those places founded. And here, probably a dairy. No, we won't have a dairy again. I think in Billings we'll have a distillery. It's literally just lined up for the stars. Look at that, you've got apples and sugar right in the same place. So Billings will have a distillery, but yeah, not too sure what Miles City should have. Sawmill, yeah, sawmill. We do need one round this area. We don't have one in ages, so that you can have a sawmill. And what we'll do actually is just whilst we're found in the other place, I'm going to put in a bit of a passing loop here. Hopefully you can't hear too much background noise. The neighbours are screaming and yeah, not nice. But hopefully you can't hear anything. Just do that for now on a temporary basis. Collins Rest to Miles City, which is becoming quite busy, or was. And we get Philadelphia in. Cool. So that is a sawmill. Brilliant. Let's go back to where we were, which was over here. And Sacramento's next. Although from Sacramento, where do we go? We can either go continue straight on to LA. Oh, I've got an idea actually. We can have a fast and a slow line. The fast one just goes straight to LA. Slow one goes to San Francisco. But it'll be like the California high speed. I think that sort of skips. It goes right through the right through here and then sort of curls around into San Francisco. Let's get that in then, as we make these West Coast connections. So basically the West Coast main line. That's what it is. We should be able to use the magic doubler, magic quadrupler, and the magic thingamajiggy. Nice. We get 4 in. We'll do that. We'll do that. That can go that way. That can go that way, and that can go that way. Nice. Well, then we'll also get in a supply tower as well. Yeah, it would be nice to link them all up. Right, Sacramento. I'm guessing you want meat, so we'll continue down. So we'll have a bit of a line split here. So this will go straight down to LA through the San Joaquin Valley. I think, is it the San Joaquin Valley? So that can go down here, nice and flat, nice and easy. So all the fast trains can go down here as it's flat. It's perfect to go through. But until here, it seems to be a bit of a grade here, but we should be able to tunnel that through. If we can actually, hold on. Okay, that actually does like that. It does allow us to have a tunnel that long. Well, that's handy. Cool, so that goes through there. We'll link that back up. That's a long old stretch, that is. Like that, so that goes like that. That can be 2, like that. That goes off like that. And we'll get a supply tower in as well. And we'll also get a maintenance depot in there as well. Well, that's good. We'll also connect up the meat industry, which I would imagine Sacramento would like. That goes like that, and that goes like that. You go like that, and then you go like that. I suppose this, in a British term for West Coast Main Line, would be the Trent Valley. And then this would then be the sort of San Francisco would be Birmingham, so where it sort of goes round the longer way. Yep, there we go. And then we'll do that, and then Philadelphia. Cool. What else does? I'm guessing grain or corn. I always get these grain and corn mixed up. And it wants logs as well. It wants everything. Well, it's not going to have logs for now, actually. As Reading will need logs to be founded. I'll bring it up this way. Like that. Like that. And then that then goes through. Cool. Yeah, that should have everything it needs. So Howard stop to Sacramento, which I feel like Sacramento is going to be quite a busy station in the future. So I might, not yet. No, I was going to say we might put in some more platforms. Right, and then this is then going to branch off and then go. Which I've actually done this. I've done this bit of rail line before on the tutorial, which I did do to get the trophy. And you have to make a rail line between Sacramento and San Francisco, which I did like a really rushed version. Right, and this can be right on the edge, because then we can sort of swing it round. I don't know it was red then, but it allowed it. That can go across there. Basically sort of like the... Oh no, there's the Golden Gate Bridge. I suppose that would be hit there, wouldn't it? I think. Right, let's get San Francisco connected. It's very... the terrain is quite steep round here as well. So it's not too bad here. We found a bit of a flat bit there. Brilliant. That then goes like that. We get a grid in. Got quite a cool bridge coming out of San Fran as well. You go like that. and then we'll then pop that there. That's cool. So that goes across there. And then I suppose we might as well take that down to LA then. From there, that sort of just looks like it looks good like that. But no, we'll bring it down to LA, as LA's quite important connection. So we'll then come round and take sort of the rockier side, the not as nice side of the valley to go. Well, that's actually, to me, it's not actually too bad. Yeah, it's not, well, a little tunnel there, but could be worse. I was sort of expecting it to be, okay, no, this is the bad bit here. Yeah, that is not as flat there. Try and get it sort of above, yeah, above on the sort of peak of the hill, which is working out quite nicely there. A little bit of a tunnel, and then should then be able to hang it to the side of here, which would be quite nice actually to see from a ground level. Yeah, that works. And then across there, and then into LA. And we've got the magic doubler as well. We use that to the best we can. That goes in. We'll do that. That goes like that. Pretty good. And then from here, we'll then, that can then come like that. Oh, why is it not like that? Why is it doesn't like that for some reason? That's a bit weird. Why do you not like that? You like that though. Okay, we'll do that. That's really weird. Join up to there. Why do you not like that? What's wrong? Okay, that's slightly bizarre. Have we bugged it or something? It doesn't want to connect. It's like, nah, not happening. I don't want to connect to that line. I don't want to go to San Francisco. No, to San Diego. And then from now, we can now connect up the industry to LA. I look at that, all three. Nice. Triple industry station. Handy as well. You go like that. Like so. And then, no, not that. And new rail line. Baker Terminal. That will then go to LA, which looks quite cool actually. Sort of the way you've got all the tunnels sort of coming in and along the coast, and nice. Yeah, I don't know why things are still spawning in. Right, I want you go in. Still not happy with it. I don't know why. Tracks must not end on bridges. Oh, is that all? Oh, that's all on a bridge. Oh, I didn't see that. I'd never know. Look, that's all on a bridge there. How much of it's on a bridge? Okay, that's... I'd never noticed that, but okay, that is on a bridge. Well, that does complicate things a little bit. We should be able to snap it on, though. Or maybe not. Okay, we'll just do that, then. That can then be on a bridge as well. No junctions are allowed. That's on a bridge. Oh my god, that's on a bridge as well. Right then, what's not on a bridge? Are you not on a bridge? Who wants to be on a bridge? Wow. I might have to change that. Oh, it's going to be like that. Yeah, let's change that. What we'll do is we'll get rid of that, and that can go all the way back to here. Oh my god, it doesn't even like that. What is going on? Get rid. What cancel? What am I cancelling? I want to get rid of this. Yeah, get rid of you. And you. Oh, it's this. I think it's because we're getting so like much now. It's getting like annoyed. Or is it because it's on a bridge? That's not on a bridge, is it? It doesn't let me get rid of that. What? Oh my god, what is going on? That's spooky, isn't it? It's not actually there, apparently. Okay, I think that must be the first sort of bug we've actually come across. Okay, well we'll forget about that section there. That doesn't exist. Seems to be being a bit funny with that. And then the other sort of just redo that then. Redo this bit of track. How very peculiar. That's why it wasn't liking it. There we go. That was really well. 7% that is. No, not having that. Why, San Diego? Why are you being tough on us? And why are you doing that weird invisible tracks? Yeah, that works. 1%. Hopefully this one doesn't bug out. Right, there we go. Good. Although it is actually bugging out because it doesn't like me doing that. Okay, how weird. You go that way. Oh, this is really weird. It doesn't even let me signal this bit now. Okay, slightly bizarre. Yeah, not sure what's going on with that. Actually, let's unpause it. See if that makes a difference. Hey, how just bizarre. Very bizarre. Well, we won't do that then. I have no idea what's going on with that. That's just weird. Well, let's get a service. I mean, they shouldn't be able to. They should only go that way, but it's just going to delay stuff. I can't signal it, which is bizarre the way it doesn't let me do that. Well, let's get some of the faster services in there. They should work. So LA, Sacramento, Redding, Gold Beach, Eugene, Portland, and then Seattle up there. I'm going to set that to be express. And that's going to have a dining car and a caboose. And we're also going to make sure it stays on that left hand side, which it doesn't here. Does that need to change? Oh, has that done it for us? After Reading. Oh, hang on, that's why. No, that's why it just hasn't done it. It's because we haven't put in the stations on the way back yet. Portland, Eugene, Gold Beach, Reading, Sacramento. So it'll be after Reading on the way back. It's like that. Should be. Yeah, that's fine. And then that will then be after Sacramento on the way up. Yeah, that's how it should. Yeah, that should be fine. Well, we'll get that in. That can be the newer locomotive, and we'll get maybe 5 on there. Let's do it. There we go. Get some more. Oh my god, what's going on here? Oh, you've broken down. That's why. Great. But yeah, now I'll have to come out and go back in and see if I can get rid of this because it's bugged in some weird, wacky way. Unless it's maybe just the area it doesn't like. Right, we'll get rid of that. And yeah, we'll just have to see what it does. Let's sort of redo that again, but we'll have it sort of swooping out this way. So then there'll sort of be no reason for it conflicting with the other bit. Well, that is slightly different, but hopefully that will stop any issues. Hopefully, let's see. There we go. There we go. That now works. That's good. We've got that sorted. Okay, slightly bizarre. But yeah, that is going to be it, everybody, for this episode of Railway Empire 2. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. I want to go and get those slower services in now, but you don't want to see that. Links can be found in the usual places: Discord, PayPal, merch store. Apart from that, thanks for coming in. Hopefully we'll see you in the next one. See you all. Take care. Bye, guys.